Tauruses can be the sweetest and cuddliest guys you've ever met. In person, that is. This sign has taken the digital revolution harder than most and tops the list of the most phone-allergic guys of the zodiac. But since it's our way of life on this planet, there's hope for communicating with your bull if you avoid these 3 major don'ts. But first, don't forget to click the link in the description below and download my free ebook. So, let's get started. 3 mistakes when texting a Taurus man. Number 1. Double, triple, and quadruple texting. The Taurus man is a simple beast. When it comes to communicating, it's just the facts, ma'am. Although our sophistication in texting and online communication has come a long way in the past few years, Taurus may have been the last to get with the program. Texting, instant messaging, and social media may be stuff everybody uses all day every day, but that's not usually the case for a Taurus. He's more likely the guy who still says stuff like, "I hate texting," or, "I never look at my phone." So just imagine how Taurus feels when he starts to get ping after train of thought ping from you throughout the day, especially when he's in the middle of working or relaxing, and fair warning. Taurus likes to do both pretty hard. Is this important? He'll wonder, clicking open his phone with a grumble. If he finds out it isn't, he'll definitely not be too psyched to see that texts number 2, 3, and 15 aren't either. He'll likely stop reading or leave you on read, with no qualms whatsoever. This could be especially tough if you've buried something crucial in this flood of texts, as it might not register. For Taurus, the phone is for questions and making plans. If you're following up on a date, for example, keep it short, sassy, and to the point. Try something like, "I had a lot of fun last weekend. How about we up the ante this Saturday?" XO. Maybe send one knockout pic to go with it of something beautiful and intriguing that triggers a reaction, or just a cute selfie bonus. And then sit on your hands. The Taurus man cannot be moved, and he resents being compelled to. Be charming, be direct, and limit what you have to say in a single chocolate-covered chunk. Number 2. Emotional conversations. Not many folks list emotional conversations as their favorite. Still, some signs will willingly initiate these over text, out of impulse or out of what feels like an urgent necessity based in your mood. I'm looking at you, Libra and Pisces. But resist. Taurus guys already have a little trouble with emotional displays, both in giving and receiving. He's easily overwhelmed and can be a notorious stonewaller, even if he doesn't realize he's doing it. Most heavy conversations require digital mini novels if everything is to be expressed, and Taurus, despite his reputation for patience, will be swimming in the deep end amongst all these words. He might skim or ignore in an effort to de-escalate, although we all know that's a terrible maneuver. He might not even mean to react in such a way, because Taurus aims to be comforting, kind, and powerful when given a chance. The best approach would be to pare down your woes to a few strong statements, then approach him in person, in a quiet place where you're both alone, of course. Taurus prefers to keep personal matters private. You could try writing down your feelings and then reading them out if you're nervous. Again, keep it short and simple. If it really can't wait, or if you're separated by some distance, try an email instead. The format is more acceptable for long-form expression, and you can read and reread more easily before you drop the bomb. In turn, Taurus can read at his leisure, the content filtered safely through a mellow, easygoing laptop or a steady, stay-put desktop. He can also formulate his response without pressure to respond instantly from anywhere at any time. Number 3. Anything complicated without pics or emojis? Are you trying to strategize? Make elaborate travel plans. Vent about work politics. Explain that you aren't ready for a relationship but you really want to keep seeing each other. Well, my dears, all of this falls under the umbrella of complicated. Taurus men aren't the mental acrobats of the zodiac in the way that Geminis or Virgos can be. They're more like the strongmen, proudly lifting barbells to oohs and ahs from an admiring crowd. If you are trying to communicate something that requires a lot of conversation or logistics, you'd be better off getting him on the phone. Better yet, get him in person. Try greasing the wheels a little bit by preparing him ahead of time with a single heads-up text. Tauruses dread surprises and often avoid any circumstance that would lead to them. Give limits and parameters, and form basic questions with them. Open-ended statements and rhetorical stuff is a no-no. When in doubt, you can avoid words completely and send a meme, a pic, or a funny emoji string such as cry plus knife plus boss guy beer glass plus question mark. And remember this, with Taurus, it's best to know that they like things they can taste, see, touch, smell, and hear. Our phones and computers only have the ability to stimulate two of these senses, and for the bull, that's just not enough. Until you can text a delicious smell or a wonderful taste, and I'm counting down the days until you can, Taurus will be lost at sea. In general, it's good to remember that most people enjoy immediate, intimate contact with their loved ones, and perhaps Taurus most of all. If you're serious and separated from your Taurus for the long term, send him a perfumed letter or a mini care package with yummy snacks and other comforts. Skype or FaceTime to improve the context of your conversations with your facial expressions, and your cute outfit, of course. For the Taurus who is new to you, avoid the digital veil when you're getting to know each other. Do the deep talks, big plans, and heavy reveals at your place or his, with a warm drink or a glass of wine. Did you ever triple text a bull and live to tell? Share with me your harrowing Taurus tales or happy endings in comments section below. And if you want to learn what are the perfect things to say or the biggest things to avoid, check out my brand new guide Taurus Text Magic in the description below. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like and also make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notified whenever I post new content, and follow me on Instagram for daily relationship tips.